everyone, I'm Saksham Jain, a student at NSUT, and I recently attended the eCell X GStudios workshop on resume and presentation design. What initially seemed like just another skill building session turned out to be a great experience. Gourav sir had so many practical tips on how to create visually appealing slides as well as captivating resumes. The hands-on and interactive approach made learning very easy. I left the session with a sense of confidence and a set of skills that would give me an edge while applying to internships and job applications. I would recommend this session to anyone who's looking for professional presentation skills. Thank you, eCell as well as G Studios, for this engaging experience.
Hello everyone, myself Pushkar Srivastava. Today I really wanted to take out some time and talk about my experience with G Studio. First of all, I would like to thank G Studio and like to thank Sir for his online session which I attended few days back. Like for me, it was very insightful, it was very helpful. As a college going student, as a fresher, as a person who will be applying to companies, I think for me it was very inspiring, it was very helpful to know ki how I can make a CV, how can I use Canva, how can I use Google extensions, how can I use ChatGPT to be more productive. These tools are everyone knows about these tools, but few people know how to use them effectively. And I guess that session was mainly about that and the hand-on experience which I got in the session was really something I want to point out.
Hi, I'm Ran Kapoor, and I'm here to give this review for G Studios. And wow, what a session it was! It was completely interactive. The session really covered what we needed exactly to make a perfect CV and how simply it could be made using applications like Canva. And on the top of that, they covered everything. For example, the color schemes, how to structure them well, how to align them well, and how this entire scenario of selection happens and how you could stand out. So it was something that I learned and something that I would instantly want to implement. So thank you, G Studios, for collaborating with eCell.
Hi everyone, I'm Pratyush and I'm a first year student at Netaji University of Technology. Yesterday I just did an incredible session by G Studios on the topic of CV and PPT making while using the Canva. And yeah, I must say that it was a game changer because this session was not only covered these fundamentals of designing a standout resume or presentation, but also shared some amazing hacks for the better optimization, like from choosing the right templates to enhancing the visual appeal and structuring the content effectively. Yeah, everything was just super practical and easy to implement, right? So a huge thanks to the G Studios for an insightful and that's an amazing session. Definitely I would recommend to anyone looking to upskill their designing game, and thanks a lot again. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Abhishek, a first year student at NSUT, and I wanted to share my experience of an incredibly insightful workshop organized by G Studios on CV designing using Canva. The session was nothing short of enriching. We were introduced to Canva's versatile tools and features which made CV designing a smooth and enjoyable process. The instructors demonstrated how to craft visually appealing and professional resumes that stand out in a competitive job market. The tips on how to tailor the CV to specific industrial requirements were practical and highly beneficial. All in all, the workshop was both fun and educational. I left with a much better understanding of how to create an eye-catching CV that truly reflects my professional journey. A big thanks to G Studios for such an engaging and informative session on CV designing. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Tanmay this side, a first year student from NSUT. So I wanted to talk about the session conducted by G Studios on how to make our CV presentable. So yeah, I learned how to make my CV presentable and outshine the other CVs. They also told us the basic format and presentability to keep in the mind while making our CV. So yeah, overall the session was pretty fun and exciting. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Thank you.